Have you ever pondered over the pivotal moments that shaped the course of the Second World War? Today, we dive into an in-depth exploration of this global conflict that altered the course of human history. It all began in the year 1939, when the world was plunged into a devastating war. The fuse was lit when Germany, led by Adolf Hitler, invaded Poland, defying the Treaty of Versailles and the League of Nations. The United Kingdom and France, shocked by this blatant act of aggression, declared war on Germany, marking the beginning of World War II. The year 1940 saw Germany expanding its conquests, invading Denmark, Norway, Belgium, the Netherlands, and France. Meanwhile, Britain stood alone against the Nazi onslaught, fighting courageously in the Battle of Britain. That same year, Italy joined the war as an Axis power, further complicating the global situation. In the East, Japan was making its own aggressive moves. They had already been at war with China since 1937, but in 1941 they attacked the US naval base at Pearl Harbor, which led to the United States' entry into the war. This attack was a significant turning point as it unified public opinion in the US, leading them to join the Allies. By the end of 1941, the Axis powers seemed invincible, controlling vast territories across Europe, North Africa, and the Pacific. However, the tide began to turn in 1942 with decisive battles at Midway and Stalingrad, marking the first major defeats for Japan and Germany, respectively. The year 1944 saw the Allies making significant advances. The D-Day invasion, where Allied forces landed in Normandy, was a crucial event that marked the beginning of the end for the Axis powers. By 1945, the Allies had pushed into Germany from both the east and the west. On the Pacific front, the United States had been island hopping, gradually getting closer to Japan. The dropping of 2 atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945 forced Japan to surrender, marking the end of World War II. In the wake of the war, the world was forever changed. The United Nations was formed to prevent such devastating conflict in the future. The Cold War commenced, splitting the world into 2 opposing ideological camps. The world map was redrawn and the process of decolonization began in earnest. So, to recap the journey we've taken today, World War II began in 1939 with Germany's invasion of Poland. The war expanded across Europe and the Pacific, with pivotal moments such as the attack on Pearl Harbor and the Battle of Stalingrad. The tide turned in favor of the Allies with the D-Day invasion, and the war ended in 1945 with the surrender of Japan. The aftermath of the war saw the formation of the United Nations and the onset of the Cold War. In this vast canvas of human struggle and resilience, World War II stands as a stark reminder of the devastating consequences of aggression and the enduring spirit of mankind to resist and overcome. As we reflect on these historical events, we realize that the echoes of the past continue to resonate in our present, shaping our world in ways that are both profound and far-reaching.